Lexus LS UCF20 1994-2000. The second-generation Lexus LS 400 UCF20 debuted in November 1994, for the 1995 model year, with a longer wheelbase and similar specifications as the original model. The public unveiling of the vehicle occurred in a gala ceremony held at the San Francisco Opera House in California. The sedan was equipped with an updated 4.0-liter 1.0 V8 engine, producing 194 kilowatts, 260 horsepower, and 366 Nm, 270 feet-lb of torque. Internally, over 90% of the redesigned LS 400's composition was new or redesigned, with increased sound insulation, a strengthened body structure, suspension updates, first LS Celsior with Skyhook adaptive computerized air suspension, and improved brakes. The redesigned model was 95 kilograms, 209 pounds, lighter than its predecessor and achieved slightly better fuel economy. The 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour, time improved to 7.5 seconds. Development of the second-generation LS 400 began after worldwide launch of the first generation under program code 250T. Given the first-generation model's successful reception and high level of customer satisfaction with its design, replicating the original LS 400's attributes with its successor was one of Chief Engineer Kazuo Okamoto's primary goals. He stated that a tradition cannot be founded if you reject the first generation. Externally, the most significant change was an increase in wheelbase length of 36 mm, 1.4 in, resulting in more interior space and an additional 66 mm, 2.6 in, of rear seat legroom. However, as the overall length remained the same, trunk capacity was slightly reduced. The more aerodynamic body, CD 0.28, retained the general profile and contours of the original LS 400 and was the work of the Quality Design Research Center, and the US designers had evaluated 20 competing concepts, including several with a radically changed body, before selecting a winning entry in 1991 that included forms and contours similar to the original LS 400. Upon final approval in 1992, an evolutionary redesign was the ultimate result, with new design features consisting of sharper angles, curved body lines, and a beveled grille. More prominent sidelines provided a reference point for parking maneuvers, and forward visibility was improved. Production development lasted from 1991 until conclusion in the second quarter of 1994. Design patents were filed at the Japan Patent Office on October 14, 1992 under registration number 732,548, using a prototype. The redesigned LS 400 interior received upgraded features, varying from dual-zone climate controls to rear cup holders. A newly patented seat cushion design, similar to the car's suspension, used lightweight internal coil springs and stabilizer bars to improve comfort. One of the first in-dash CD changers was offered as an option. Safety enhancements included enlarged crumple zones, 3-point seat belts at all positions, and a new collapsible steering column. In Japan, the Toyota Celsior equivalents were offered in the same A, B, and top spec C configurations as before, along with an additional selection of exterior colors. Several optional features, such as a compact disc-based global positioning system, GPS, navigation system and reclining rear seats, were available only in Japan. At its US debut, the redesigned LS 400 retained a pricing advantage over European competitors in its largest market, launching with a base price of $51,000. However, cost differences had narrowed following more aggressive pricing and added feature content from rival manufacturers. To promote their new flagship, Lexus launched a $50 million advertising campaign, the most expensive marketing effort since the launch of the division. In mid-1995, sales slowed as the US government threatened tariffs on Japanese luxury cars over the widening U.S. Japan trade deficit, potentially raising the price of a fully optioned LS 400 to over $100,000. Subsequent negotiations averted the sanctions by the second quarter of that year, and sales recovered in the following months. Ultimately, second-generation LS400 sales were lower than the original model. Production totaled approximately 114,000 units. Production of the UCF20 ran from October 1994 to July 1997. For 1997, a limited coach edition LS400 was produced in partnership with American leather manufacturer Coach Incorporated. The edition featured Coach leather seats, embroidered emblems on the exterior, floor mats, and armrest, special colors and added trim, and a Coach cabin bag. Production was limited to a yearly run of 2,500 units. Designed through early 1996, in September 1997 a revised LS400 was introduced for the 1998 model year. Changes were 5-speed automatic transmission, increased engine output to 216 kilowatts, 290 horsepower, with variable valve timing, VVTi, and an added 41 Nm, 30 feet lb-f, of torque. Acceleration times and fuel economy were improved as a result. The suspension and steering also received minor tweaks to improve feel and handling. Stylistically, the vehicle sported a new front fascia, side mirrors, and updated wheels. A rear window diversity antenna replaced the conventional power mast. The cabin received upgrades, including a trip computer, home link, retractable rear headrests, reading lamps, and ultraviolet tinted glass, while the climate control gained a micro-infiltration feature with a smog sensor. In August 1997, the first production laser adaptive cruise control on a Toyota vehicle was introduced on the Celsure version, Japan only. It controlled speed only through throttle control and downshifting, but did not apply the brakes. Because of laser technology limitations, it deactivated in bad weather. A CD-ROM-based GPS automotive navigation system became an option in the US. Added safety features included front side airbags, vehicle stability control and M2000, brake assist. Introduced low beam headlamps. The headlights were also equipped with a programmable delay feature for proximity illumination. In February 2000, the limited Platinum Series LS400 was introduced at the Chicago Auto Show in partnership with American Express. The edition featured most luxury options as standard, along with separate exterior colors, wheels, badging, and 2 years no-fee use of an American Express Platinum card.